Hello students, good morning. Welcome to the chemistry class and welcome to the third part of the environmental chemistry. In this part we will discuss about the air pollution or tropospheric pollution. Okay, so what is the air pollution? Means the pollution which is caused in the air is basically known as the air pollution. Definition: the increase in the concentration of undesired gases and particulate matter in the troposphere to such an extent that they can produce a undesirable effect on human beings and their environment is called as the air pollution or tropospheric pollutions. So types of air pollution: primary pollutant air pollution may be classified into two categories. Number one, primary pollutants means the pollutants which are emitted directly from the source are called primary pollutants. For example, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen hydrocarbon, etc. These are the primary pollutants. Secondary pollutants. So in secondary pollutants, the pollutant which come into existence in the atmosphere on account of chemical reactions involving primary pollutants are called secondary pollutants. The major chemical reactions responsible for the formation of secondary pollutants are oxidation, dissociation and dissolution. Sulfur trioxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, etc. Such pollutants are basically known as the secondary pollutants. Third, now on the basis of physical state and air pollution. Okay, physical state air pollution can be classified into the following two categories. Above classification was based on the primary and secondary, but this classification will based on physical state. Okay, gaseous pollutants, the pollutants which get mixed up with air in the gaseous state and do not settle down are called gaseous pollutants. Okay, second one, particulate matter or particulates. The term particulate is a general term and is used to refer all those substances which are not gases but the present in the atmosphere. Thus, the pollutants which mix up with air in liquid or solid state and either remain in suspended for a long time or settle down after some time are known as the particulate matter. Okay, for example, bacteria, fungi, molds, mist, smoke, fumes, dust, carbon particle, lead, cadmium compound, etc. Okay, so now come to the what are the source of air pollution. Means air pollutants, from where the air pollutants will come. Number one, combustion of fuels. When you will combust the fuel like petrol, diesel, so from there are sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. These type of gases will release out in the environment, so these will cause the air pollution. So these are the first source of the air pollution, that is combustion of fuels. Second one is industrial processes. A large number of industrial processes are responsible for the air pollution. For example, sulfuric acid industry add as a considered amount of SO2 into the atmosphere. Iron and steel industry emit SO2, CO1, CO2. Okay, so these are the industrial processes. Third is uses of pesticide. So these pesticide when spray on the crop, they releases chlorinated hydrocarbons, organic atmosphere, phosphate and lead, mercury, etc. and they will cause air pollution. Okay, next one is fourth, sewage and domestic refuse. So foul smell gases from sewage and domestic refuges also cause air pollution. For example, CO and CO2, hydrocarbon and other harmful gases are come to the sewage and domestic refuges. Uses of toxic solvents. The common processes using toxic solvents such as painting of furniture, car, etc. Dyeing, printing, dry cleaning, etc. add a number of the pollutants which are responsible for the air pollution. Deforestation. Deforestation is also source of air pollution because green plant uses CO2 through photosynthesis and give out O2, thereby purifying the atmospheric air. But when you will perform the deforestation, then the number of CO2, then the amount of CO2 will increase in the environment and purification become slow and become less, and these excess amount of CO2 will create air pollution. Nuclear explosion. The nuclear explosion pollutes the atmosphere by releasing uranium and beryllium dust. A number of radioisotope harmful radioactive radiations are responsible for the air pollution. Okay, so these are the classification of basically air pollutants. Okay, now what are the major atmospheric pollutants? First one is carbon monoxide, which will come out from the incomplete combustion of carbon containing fuel. Okay, next one is carbon dioxide. It is the neutral constituent of atmosphere and is essential to plant, and it releases into atmosphere during burning of fuel at home and various industries. It is also released in the process of respiration. Plant uses CO2 during photosynthesis and thus consumes a major portion of the CO2 present in the atmosphere. Okay. Third one is sulfur dioxide. It is also a common pollutant and caused by the combustion of the sulfur containing coal and petroleum and converted into sulfur dioxide. Next, sulfur trioxide. It is found by the oxidation of sulfur dioxide in presence of sunlight in the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, it rapidly combines with the moisture to form the sulfuric acid. Okay, which is basically responsible for the acid rain, which we will discuss in next topic. Now, oxides of nitrogen, NO and NO2. Among the oxides of nitrogen present in the atmosphere, nitric oxide NO and nitrogen dioxide NO2 are the main air pollutants, and the source of these nitrogen oxides is the combustion of fossil fuels in automobiles and thermal power plants. Basically, these are responsible for the. Next one is hydrogen sulfide H2S. It is produced as a byproduct in several industries processes such as petroleum refining, paper industry, dye industry, and tanning. From these processes, H2S will come in environment and cause pollution. Next one is ozone. It is a constituent of atmosphere and is normally present in stratosphere, where it is formed by the action of ultraviolet ray on oxygen. So the ozone layer present in the upper part of the atmosphere act as an umbrella and protect the inhabitants of Earth. So ozone is a strong irritant and cause the pulmonary edema and hemorrhage, and it can damage DNA and modify the cellular genetic integrity. So it will also cause as a pollutants. Hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are added to the atmosphere due to incomplete combustion of organic fuels, bacterial decomposition of organic matter, and as constituent of a natural gases. Okay, and petrochemical oxidants are also basically responsible for the air pollution. These are polyacryl nitrile pan and peroxybenzoyl nitrate are important photochemical oxidants. And last one is particulate matter. The particulates are very common pollutants present in the atmosphere. Both natural as well as man-made activities are responsible for the presence of particulate in the atmosphere. According to the rough estimate, about 2 into 10 to the power 9 tons of particles matter per year is released by the natural activities such as volcanic eruption, dust storm, wind, etc. Okay, so these are the particulate matter which will responsible for the air pollution. Okay, thank you.